The whole team at Singularity is really fantastic, and I couldn't recommend them highly enough. They are there when you've got a problem, and they really try and identify and minimize the problems before you actually have a problem, which is really helpful. My name is Sarah Greenwood. I'm a director at Whitesides Chartered Accountants, and we use Singularity for our IT services. We've used them for over 5 years now, and they're absolutely fantastic, essential part of our business. IT before Singularity was a bit chaotic. The company we used to use had a lot of changes in staff, and our systems were quite complicated, so it was difficult for the new person to always get their head around what we were doing. We had issues with response times and getting back to us, so when the network would go down, it might be like 5 or 6 hours before they get back to us, which when you've got 10 members of staff unable to work, it obviously has a big impact on our business. Singularity have two ways of dealing with things. If things are really urgent, then you telephone them. If you just sort of need updates doing, you can book in a session with either Haz or one of the other support workers, and they will get back to you to do that. Singularity are absolutely fantastic. No problem is really too small. The number of times I've called Haz and been like, how do I do this? And she's probably rolling her eyes down the telephone at me, but she'll fix it without any sort of grumble and be like, this is fine, this is how it works, this is what you need to do. Adam is an absolute whiz on Microsoft, so he's actually gone above and beyond. He's shown Adam in my office, one of my members of staff who's our office manager, how to use Microsoft Forms, how to get our team and our processes more efficient, because Singularity runs really smoothly their back office systems. I would wholeheartedly recommend Singularity and have done actually to some of our biggest clients. It's the personal touch. They really know their stuff. A lot of people will set up as an IT consultant, and they just don't really know IT. We've got some quite complicated software companies who we do accounts for. I've recommended them to them, and they think that Singularity as well are absolutely fantastic, and you can't get anything better than that when it's people who deal with software and IT all the time are saying, yeah, these guys really know their stuff. So I have absolutely no hesitation in recommending Singularity and would really recommend using them.